Captain, you're the most infamous pirate in all the seas. Just remember that you still work for me. There are still those who scheme against me. This is the price for greatness, I suppose. Even my droppings attract flies and vermin. Everyone wants a piece of this empire that I've built. And they're all crawling out of the woodwork now that Karadek's gone. Other pirates, the Farah, French lowlifes, maybe even the sea people. There are few I can trust. I do not. And this is why I still scour my own ranks. You know, Cully, I almost missed that uppity French frog. Karadek was a huge problem, but he was only one man. Killing him has changed things. My enemies cling tighter to the shadows now. Godspeed, Captain.
Janita makes grog, which suits her common temperament. My tastes are more refined. Here we turn poppy seed into opium. Not just any opium. We make Blue Lotus. It's pure as a summer dream, and the sweetest passage in the Indian Ocean. It washes away trouble and dulls pain. With your kind here, there's a lot of both going around, so business is good. We can help make improvements to your smuggling operations, Captain. For a fee, the Helm provides business opportunities and licenses to secure different types of contraband and greater profits. The smoke must flow freely to the masses. We're here to assist you with your first investment.
Enter. Enter, please. At ease, pirate. Well, I suppose you pirates are always at ease. From the stories my officers told me, I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought maybe you spat fire and had more teeth than Rangda herself. One more pirate stranded on our shores who believes that with grit and appetite they can carve out a small empire for themselves. I hope so. With me, you have a better chance, that is certain. I'm Admiral Rama, from the capital. Grew up with Sultana Haryati. Being part of the courts of Rempa, I learned one thing. When men from one empire build on the concessions of another, we get a doomed country. It's them on top. Men. Blocks of unchanging stone. If we let them, they'll sink us. That's why you stand before me. My officers say you can help tear us free from their rules. Pirates don't wait for royals to hand them chicken feet. They take the whole bird without ceremony. Baiklah. I'm happy to see you are hungry for this business of war. I've been pushed here to Telok Penjara reluctantly. Didn't have much choice. I had to survive. Consequences of a failed coup d'etat. The Dutch and the Rempa are branding me a traitor. I tried to replace the Sultan with his wife. Despite her skills and guts, she's still not a man in the court's eyes. This weak leader serves both them and the Dutch, but not the people. I defied them with my dagger. A mistake. But violence is sometimes the only option we have to bring about change, isn't it? Cannonballs are eloquent. Their voices do not require interpretation. This world is full of pretense, and I don't intend to curtsy my way back in. The Dutch hold the Sultana prisoner, and I doubt words will change their minds. My navy is wounded, but my spies are still active. Head to Lada on my behalf. I have something to loosen tongues. They will tell us where the Sultana is held. Semoga sukses.
Still reloading, Captain!
What is that?
Privateers are dead! Run away!
Sighted!
Ow!
Forward this side!
Fire, Captain! Gunpowder music! Ours for the taking! Come on! Battle station!
Well done!
Defeating the fishing prisoner! Ha! The sharks will feast on them!
I heard you visited the island with the ruined lighthouse. That place is cursed. We lured a DMC convoy there once. Our new towers were positioned high up on the cliffs. We knew their flaccid cannons could never reach us. The ships arrived. We sent a flurry of arrows into the throng of bodies. It was a massacre. We went to the beach to pick up valuables off the floating bodies. The warm water was frothy, scarlet red, a bloodbath. Yes, it seems it has an endless thirst. After the fray, our humanity got the better of us, and we decided to bury them. Wrapped their eyes in seaweed, placed them in graves we dug with our oars. A week later, half my crew died from some cursed sickness. Those wretched Dutch clawed us down into graves we had dug. That island reminds me that mercy has no place in war. So it is. From the work you've shown me, the Sultana was betrayed by one of our own. The little snake grew up in her care and dragged her belly across the dirt to the DMC. But I hear you exceeded yourself. The bribe is delivered, and on top of that, the man is feeding maggots now. You've seen how far the DMC have spread. The coast is festering with them. It's a miracle they haven't conquered our damn Gunung Berapi. How can I push them off our land if the Orang Kaya keep feeding them low-tariff spices and escape routes? Purging us of those court ministers is precisely my intention. This letter says the courts will welcome the Dutch at the palace, in plain sight. I should be at that negotiating table. But for now, I can only rebuild my army. I must learn about the meeting, but there are other jobs waiting for you, Captain. You can make maggots happy again. I guess you don't mind being the bearer of bad news. Let's talk. I haven't been cynical enough today. Because of your work, now I know my usurpers are meeting the DMC generals in the capital. A brazen display of treachery. I agree. If a cockroach dares scuttle across the floor in the light of day, it must be crushed. You see this ugly thing? A soldier of mine stole this figurehead from a Dutch ship. This is a reminder of the crushing weight of the DMC on my people. One day I'll throw this piece of garbage straight into the ocean. You and I, we are beyond fear. I thought everyone wanted to fight for freedom. But no. All this talk with the DMC has lulled my people to sleep. They think Rempa is their friend. They think its people are docile. What they know of our people is only Suangjong Koko. Enough with this musliha. Let's make some noise and see who wakes up. You are always welcome here.
Time to root!
Hold fast! There is still more for the taking!
Everything danger!
Look, I see, over!
it's true. The letter all but confirmed Orang Kaya sold their loyalties to the colonizers. You think that silver and fancy trinkets would be enough to betray one's people?
Rama's rebellion changes the tide but stirs sea for
So, you visited the Dutch. Not great hosts, but there's loads to plunder wherever they stay. The DMC and the Orang Kaya were so proud to be seen together. Well, thanks to you, now they're allies with the Abyss. And the bribes you salvaged. Their vision of peace, sabotage with a royal stamp on it. It will pay for a month of meals, but it also reveals the extent of their corruption. I swear if this goes on, we might see clogs on the Sultan's feet. The bond between unqualified men is stronger than their sense of duty to a nation. As if women were a bigger threat to them than colonizers. You're right. My Unbound will give them even more of a reason to hate us, fear us, and feel our breath on the back of their necks. What you did there was fight against oppression and the overfed boys' club. A fight you won. Forget whoever else you work for. With me, you'll feel at least 1/10 decent. There are more names on the list, Captain. The purge is not finished. You're becoming quite the inspiration on our little island. After the price of pepper, you're the most popular topic. Maybe you'll inspire enough fear in the Dutch to keep their syphilis-ridden merchants away from our markets. Oh, it feels good to take. From them, especially. I wonder though, Pirate, have you ever been robbed? In earlier times, no one dared stand up to the DMC, much less steal from them. But ever since Captain Freeman's great heist, it seems every ship from dhow to frigate is trying their luck. I guess it's in our nature. Children of chaos, that's what we are. We must strike at every crack in the DMC wall before they become an impenetrable monolith. You did well, Mariner. It's about time the Dutch merchants experienced the pirates' welcome. You must hear this. The Dutch have outdone themselves today. I, the Commander-in-Chief of His Majesty, in the gracious defense of his native country, Holland, demand, in our master's name, that you accept this letter of apology. Apologies. They aren't sorry for anything. They want me to stand down when I finally have an army again thanks to the resources you brought us. Before the coup, I could have tolerated an apology like this. Sat at their table, negotiated, laughed at their unfunny jokes. Baiklah. They want an answer. I'll give them one. I need you to deliver a punishment that shows the Orang Kaya that what I might lack in years, I make up for in guile. I like sewing. I bet a cotton thread, the prick of a needle, and a couple of usurpers' heads will dispel any doubt about my ability to send a strong message. My people will understand I'm serious, and like you, will be loved for our bad deeds as much our good ones. Some winds carry you to your destination. Find them